Arcaea. It's this lovely little rhythm game I like to play on my phone that totally doesn't make me want to commit multiple war crimes. For legal purposes, that's a joke. Besides that, this game actually has a really good story. It's very gay and depressing. I do recommend. So on that very gay and depressing note, today I'll be ranking Arcaea characters based on how good they'd be at Minecraft. And you may be wondering, Blossom, what the fuck, that's a really dumb video idea. And you'd be right, but I'm not very good at making video ideas, so bear with me, please. Anyways, that's enough yapping, enjoy the video. Or try to at least. Quick disclaimer before the video starts. This video will have spoilers for the main story of the game, so if you care about that, you should probably leave. Otherwise, enjoy the video. Cat smirk emoji. Why did I put that in the script? Hello, it is ranking time. We have our lovely tiers right here. And we have our lovely cast of characters, one could say. You can't see her. Oh my god, say hi. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm not ranking every character in the game, because there's a lot of them. And a lot of them are not even in the story, because they're like collaborations. So we have the main, what I would call the main cast. That's what we're ranking. And we're not ranking anything else because I don't want to be here forever. You may also notice there are like characters that look very similar. That is because these four here are the same character and these four here are also the same character, but they are different versions of the character at different points in the story. And I think they're different enough to rank separately. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let me show you the lovely tiers we have. We have Peak Gamer Pro at the very top, best of the best. Then we have can probably kill the Ender Dragon, pretty good. And then we have a house was built but the ravine was not seen, which is alright at the game. And then we have somehow died before they even had a log, shit at the game. And then we have peaceful mode, pretty self-explanatory. And then we have creative mode Cretin, also pretty self-explanatory. I just realized that the word shit is not censored and YouTube won't like that. Let's just censor that. Perfect. So we shall start with our lovely girl Hikari. So basically, the context here is there's Hikari and there's Tairitsu. She's the happy one. Tairitsu's the emo one. They hate each other up until a point. Doomed lesbians kind of thing. Really, they're both depressed. Hikari is depressed because she's too happy, and then Tairitsu is depressed because she's depressed. So that's the context here. We will start off with Hikari. I think Hikari would be a peaceful mode player. I don't think she would have the guts to do anything. She wouldn't even kill animals. Hashtag vegan is what she would be. Hashtag vegan. So she just exists in the world. She just plays in peaceful mode. Nothing really happens. Then we have Hikari 0. It's like the next step of her in the story. Same as above. Same as what we just ranked. Except she is worse and she just sits in a hole with a torch all the time. Despite the fact the game is on peaceful mode. Because she is scared of the dark. I think she would be scared of the dark. So we will also put her in peaceful mode. Then we have Hikari Fracture. Here, she's getting character development. She's growing a little bit. She's becoming a little edgy, one could say. Round of applause for her, I guess. So she would no longer be playing on peaceful mode, I think. But she would still be very scared of the night. And more so the enemies in that night. So I think she would be shit at the game. So she is going here. Sorry, Hikari. You'll get your redemption arc in a second. So yeah, she's not doing anything. She's probably a builder, actually. She'll build in the day, and then she'll go, like, I don't know, hide in a hole at night. Then we have Hikari Fatalis. This is the gamer Hikari, the emo Hikari, and she slays, basically. Quite literally, actually. So basically, she is actually just, like, the god of Arcaea, right? Because Arcaea is like a world. She's the god of that world. But then she accidentally kills Tairitsu. And she's like, oh no, I'm such a bad person. So then she revives her. And to revive her, she just destroys basically the whole of Arcaea. And then she's like, okay, that's fine. And I'm just going to stop being a god. And I'm just going to fucking leave. So she didn't just like fucking leaves off with Tairitsu. And they do their little gay stuff. So I think she would in fact be the Notch. She would be the person who made Minecraft. And then left. That's who she is. So I think we need to get a new tier in here. And this tier will be called Literally Created Minecraft. and then she goes in here. Perfect. So now we have Tairitsu, and I think she would be pretty decent at the game, actually, but she would be too depressed to get better. There's just like that baseline there. She never gets past that. That's what she would do. So I think she would be pretty good. I think she could probably kill the Ender Dragon. Then we have Tairitsu Oxium, which looks really happy. Don't let her deceive you. She's not. She's never happy. This woman is never happy. I don't think she can physically be happy. Tairitsu Oxium would also be pretty good at the game, but this is where the evil tendencies start to stir up. She would find joy in murdering farm animals. She would find joy in that. Breeding animals, what's that? She's never heard of it. But I think she would be also in this tier. With that little bit of nuance, you know? Then we have Tairitsu Grievous Lady. I know it's pronounced Grievous, but I hate the way Grievous sounds, so I'm saying Grievous. So now, all of a sudden, she's a PvP player. She doesn't play in survival mode. She goes on servers. She plays in PvP. She destroys those people. And she's pretty good at that. She's out there murdering people with her lovely little diamond sword. Actually, netherite sword. It matches her color scheme. So we're going to put her in peak gamer, actually. Actually, wait, no. We're going to put her in pretty good. But PvP. I think she deserves her own tier for that, actually. Same tier, just PvP version. She goes up here. And then we have Tairitsu Tempest. The reason she's called Tairitsu Tempest is because she made a storm out of Arcaea. Arcaea is the name of the world, but it is also the name of these little bits of glass that show like memories of stuff. I'm not going to get into it. It doesn't matter. But they're basically bits of glass, okay? And she made a storm using those to murder the shit out of Hikari. So that was really fun and cute and awesome. Anyways, she is also a PvP player, and she is a pro gamer, but very much rage quits. She's a big rage quitter. I think she would rage quit if she loses. I don't think she loses much, but I think if she does lose, she would rage quit. She's going up here. Rage quitter, though. She's gonna break that keyboard. She's gonna have to go buy a new one. Anyways, Hikari and Tairitsu reunion. So this is the part, this is after Hikari murders Tairitsu and then revives her. And then they're like, and then Hikari's like, okay, fuck being a god. Let's go be gay together. So that's what this context is here. So I think they would be that one couple that plays Minecraft where one of them doesn't actually do anything and just picks flowers and builds like a cottagecore house, and then the other one is the one that actually does all the work. I think that deserves its own tier, to be honest, and I think we're gonna put that at the bottom. Beautiful. Boom. Perfect. This is the next phase, one could say, of the story, basically. These characters here. So first, we have Saya. She actually has two versions. She has like her base version and then her awakened version, but like it's the same character really, so grouping them up. A lot of characters have like awakened versions of this game, but more or less they're the same as the base. I think Saya, for context, she is like nihility coded. That's kind of her whole story. I think she would be pretty good at the game, but she would be constantly dissociated. She doesn't really know what the hell is going on, but she's doing something and it seems to be working. So I think she would be an alright, because I don't think she's not 100% there really. She's just kind of always 50% present in the situation. So I don't think she could ever be that good, but I think she's okay. She doesn't really know what's going on though. Then next we have our lovely girl, Leith. I don't fucking know how to say her name. She has three versions actually. She has her base, and then she has her current one in here, and then she has her Leith Apophenia, something like that. I don't fucking know anything about the Apophenia version. It has a story, I haven't read it. So we're just gonna ignore that, and we're just gonna stick with the normal one. That's what we're doing. Basically, the lore here is that she does not like Saya.
I said I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Their morals aren't the same. Different morals kind of vibe. So they don't like each other. Leith continuously tries to murder Saya. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think what would happen is that they would play together, and then Leith would constantly try and kill Saya and fail, like every time. So that's kind of the vibe there. But other than that, I think she'd be okay at the game. So they're going together here. Then we have Vita, which she kind of appeared in the story for like 5 seconds, to be completely honest, like in the main story. She has her own side story, which I haven't read, but she is, to me, she's like child, infant, can't do anything like remotely productive core. So I think she would be like quite literally too scared to even play the game. So that's, I think, what would be going on here. Literally too scared to open the game. And then she goes here. Then we have Maya. So what happened with Maya is that this girl here, which we'll get to in a second, she basically, after Hikari destroyed Arcaea to revive Tairitsu, this lovely woman here decided that she wants to go into Arcaea, not the way you're supposed to, let's just say that. I'm not gonna like get into how you get into Arcaea, doesn't matter, but basically she broke in, you know, giving criminal basically. And Maya was there because Maya ended up in Arcaea after it was all destroyed. Per her, so sad. This lovely lady here came in, broke in, because she was watching Maya from afar. Kind of creepy. Evil lesbian kind of core is what's going on. And then once she got to Maya, she was like, oh my god, like you're so cool, I've been looking for you. And then she makes a massive hole and then throws her in it, and then she's missing now. So Maya's gone and we don't know where she went. So how I think she would play the game is that she would play with keep inventory on. I feel like the story kind of explains why I think she would play with keep inventory on. But other than that, I think she's okay at the game. So she's going in all right. Then the 2 stars of our most recent story. So we have Nell / Forlorn / 6th Ascendant Seeker Compassion. You get the point. What the vibe here is, she is like the past story. Basically, she tried to save her world from getting destroyed and failed. She got murdered, right? And then this lovely lady here, they are siblings, question mark? After she died, so she basically ascended to like a god for like 5 seconds and then got fucking murdered. And then her lovely sister right here was like, that's literally so cringe. And then she became god, and then she murdered the person that murdered her sister, and then she just like revived her sister because she's god, so she can just do that. And then she kind of just like told her sister to come with her and leave their planet, and she was like, no, I like literally can't, like this is like my home. And then she was like, okay bitch, bye, like I hate you. So then she left. So she left and she is god now. So anyways, I think Nell thinks she would be really good at the game. Like she thinks she's like literally peak, like she's the best at the game. But she actually fucking sucks. So that's what she is. She goes in there. And then we have our last member of the cast, you could say, which her name is Lacrimera, or Insight. So basically what Lacrimera does is she plays in creative mode. That tier was specifically made for her right here. She'll probably hack the game. She would probably use like commands all the time. Day-night cycle, what the fuck is that? Weather cycle, what the fuck is that? Probably does redstone. She seems like the person who would do the redstone. Nonetheless, she plays in creative mode. Anyways, yeah, that's our lovely tiers here. But I think this encompasses how I think these people would play the game pretty well. Yeah. I didn't write an outro to this video. Subscribe or something. Okay, bye.